Safety's first.
Huh?
Safety first. I don't want you to fall.
Well, we gotta have 3 points.
Yeah, 3 points contact.
And I'm actually got 4 right now.
You sure as fuck do. Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Mr. Woozy here with the Appalachian Syndicate YouTube channel. Today's video is on the team Gunrun at the Sawmill Training Complex. I ran this match with a buddy of mine, Concrete Cowboy. He's a YouTuber. Maybe you guys have seen him. But ran this match, and we're going to go over stages, some of the equipment, and, well, we'll let the footage speak for itself. Enjoy. Some of you guys might be noticing I'm not running with Billy the past 2 matches, and you're probably like, what's going on? Did they break up? Nah, we still love each other very much. And so we decided to have a little fun these past 2 matches and just pair up with somebody new just to spread the love, so to speak. We've done a lot of matches together. This is just one that we want to just have fun, just run with other people. But hopefully, Land Nav, you'll see us back together, and maybe Night Ups again, maybe Team DMR. I don't know. It's all depending on his schedule. So if you can, get on his Instagram and bully him to go to matches. Thanks. Before we get too far, let's thank some of our sponsors, like Athena. For those of you who don't know, Athena Target Systems does awesome work with targets, whether it be cardboard or steel. Check them out. Use code APPSIN10 for 10% off your order. They got an array of steel, all of the steel, and they even have T-post protectors that are pretty sweet for saving your T-posts. Plus, the way they have them angled, they have a really noticeable sound. So check them out. Again, code APPSIN10 for 10% off your order. Our next sponsor are these suppressors, man. Check out this big, beautiful can. Just beautiful. But enough about BBC. Let's talk about DDC. DDC is Diligent Defense Code. They make these amazing suppressors. They are amazing. Unfortunately, the downside is you've got to remind the RO how quiet these suppressors are, because there have been many times where I've shot a match and shot a stage and they didn't pick up my time, even being pretty close, even with those with the suppressor settings. So check them out with their no bullshit warranty. They make amazing suppressors. Like this one on my MP5, you've probably seen videos of it. They are ridiculously quiet. Again, no bullshit warranty. Check them out, Diligent Defense Co. Our next sponsor is our ammo sponsor. What's more expensive than shooting at a competition? Missing. So if you miss a lot like old dad here, why don't you check out Alpha Echo Tango? They make amazing ammo. I've been using their 55 grain 223 and their 115 9mm grain all year. Not one hiccup. I've not had one issue with the primer, light primer strikes, or primer issues, dirty burns, dirty barrels. Nothing. Not had one problem. I've got thousands of rounds. That MP5 went through like 3,000 rounds at Team Sawmill. People just shooting my MP5. So they run great. So check them out, Alpha Echo Tango. Check out their Facebook or their Instagram. Last but not least, check out Tommy Gun Customs. I'm way too rough on my stuff to do it. But for those of you that like Cerakotes, check them out. They do amazing work on Cerakotes. Amazing gun builds. Check them out. They've got stippling, I believe. A lot of Cerakoting. A lot of really cool Cerakoting. They can do anything you need. Check them out again. Instagram, Facebook, Tommy Gun Customs. So, unfortunately, as soon as I got done shooting the match, I took my gun completely apart and sold it and built a new gun. So I won't be going over a gear breakdown this video, but my next one, definitely stay tuned because I will be doing it. I did exactly what most people do and replace something that doesn't need replacing. I got rid of the trusty steed and I built something new, which you'll see again next video. But we'll skip straight into stage 1 because it's right there at start finish. I forgot to record between start finish and the video, so we're going straight into stage 1. So stage 1 was a pretty cool stage. We did a new bandage type because almost every match that I've gone to, except for this one, use a tourniquet, and I'm pretty knowledgeable on using a tourniquet. I've used them in so many matches. Every team match, I believe I've used a tourniquet. This match, they had us use an Israeli bandage, which is cool because not all gunshot wounds require a tourniquet. So they demonstrated everybody how to use it at the safety briefing in case you didn't. And then on this stage, what took place was your partner would Israeli bandage your arm. Once they're done, your arm was of no use. You couldn't use it at all. For example, I was bandaged. So he bandaged my right arm, my strong arm. My pistol is on my right side. And for safety measures, they had you load a magazine but not chamber it. So you still had an empty chamber. You had to draw a weak hand only and engage 3 targets, 3 hits each. You had to rack your pistol however you just deem necessary using the table. So off the optic, against the however you wanted to do it. So I trust my acro, slammed it right off, and went to work. My teammate Cowboy, he applied the tourniquet or the Israeli bandage to me, then had to load his rifle and shoot 7 rifle targets, I believe, 1 hit each, and then do it again. Place his weapon on safe, run up to another barrier, and then do the same thing. With pistol. Sorry.
Shooter's ready.
Yep.
Stand by.
Tuck it.
One, two, three. One, two, three. One, two, three.
I'm good.
Yeah, you can use the other.
Okay.
All right, and you're done.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Take that one with me.
Move.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, get it.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, we've already had one person leave it on their arm and take off.
I believe that completely. I really do. Oh, I can leave with a loaded pistol.
Yeah, you can. No, it's, we just empty for this, so that way. No flagging will be.
Fuck yeah. Sounded good.
7939.
Let's
Pass of the
fucking
day.
go.
7939.
My man, let's go.
So as you saw, the stage went pretty well. I was going really well with my left-handed shooting, and then I could hear him still kind of messing with his rifle. So I was like, I can make these hits. There's no point of rushing them. Let's save some ammo. So I went a little bit slower after I missed a few, but it is what it is. For my side, I'm used to shooting weak hand, one-handed pistol, so I did mine pretty easily. Concrete said he wanted to do the more rifle shooting, which was fine. Um, so he did that pretty well. I think he dropped like 1 or 2 shots, and then he went down. He did well on pistol. I think he dropped 1 or 2 shots there too. The only thing that we could have done better on is really the only time I saw that we could do better was between when he was done bandaging me and loading his rifle, which we don't have any chemistry at all. Normally Bill and I don't have to say anything, but our first year of running together, we would talk to each other about how to plan the stage. So for this, I probably should have told him to go ahead and lock the bolt to the rear and place it, and then instead of drawing a mag from the chest rig, go straight from your emergency reload off the belt. So you shouldn't need more than 30 rounds for this stage, and I don't see him having any malfunctions with his rifle, with him having a pretty decent rifle. So that's really the only thing. Is that nitpicking? Absolutely, absolutely. But you can always find somewhere to do better. But other than that, pretty decent stage. Then we took off to stage 2.
Where is it? Oh.
Drop it on safe.
Move down.
Go! Try again. Hit! 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 Hit!
Shoot! Shoot!
That's not hit.
Reload! Reload!
Next. 1, 2. 1, 2.
Shoot! Shoot!
Hit! 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 Unload, show clear. Send me a clear rifle.
Cool.
9911.
How is that?
Terrible.
For real?
Yeah, it's fucking shit.
Is it? I don't really know. I'm curious.
It's terrible. You said 9911? 9911.
Now, stage 2 was deep in the woods. If you've ever shot Team Sawmill matches before, there's one stage, or any Sawmill matches, there's always one stage deep in the woods that's by the I call it a river, because it's a dang river most of the time, especially in the summer. And you do a bounding stage, which is the exact same location as last year's. So that's a pretty far run if you've ever done it. So we get there, pretty simple stage, 3 targets, 2 hits each. Then the other person shoots. You can only move when your partner is shooting. So we didn't stage plan it too awful. We really didn't game it. But we did all right. We didn't have the communication that I'm used to, which is fine because we don't have any chemistry. Again, first time ever shooting together. I think this is our second time speaking in person. And the first time he bought a shirt for me. So, we didn't talk about too much as far as how to plan a stage when that conversation took place. One of my strong suits as a team shooter, teammate in these matches is I'm very vocal, very good at. I feel like that's one thing I do really well. I'm very vocal, communicating to my teammate what to do, what I'm doing, what's going on. We got to the first point, and you see we shot our shot. If you noticed, I had my rifle up. I even pulled it. If you pay attention, I kind of tilt my gun and my head moves. It's because a lot of people do this, and I'm sure they did it at this match, is when they place their rifle up on something and they're a right-handed shooter, their ejection port is usually, like this is their ejection port, it's usually right up against something. So I put my rifle up, usually where I feel is not covering it. I had time, so I checked. Nope, my ejection port's not against the tree. We're good. It should eject fine. While I was doing that, I forgot to chamber around. So if you notice, as soon as my turn to shoot, you can hear me do a click. Ah, shit, no bang. So I knew I didn't rack it, so I didn't have to tap it. So I racked it safely. If you can tell, my muzzle is down towards the target. I sent around so he could start moving. And then I told him, he can start moving. One thing I've gotten pretty good at is I can hear and keep count of hits. I can also hear the RO's tone change. So, for example, and I'm sure if you ever record or next time if you pay attention, when RO's calling your hits, if you got to make 6, you'll hear hit, 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 hit. It'll always change on that last hit. Almost always. I say like 95% of the time. But something that as soon as I got done making my last hit, I would yell at my teammate to shoot, then I'd move. He wasn't communicating to me that it was my turn to shoot, which is fine. But that took place, and then the third location, I believe, I think there's 4. The third location, I didn't tell him that to go ahead and do a tack reload to have a fresh mag just in case, because I think he only dropped like 2 or 3 hits, but I'm used to doing a reload when you've got time. He mentioned it. He drew from his chest rig, which took him a second. Instead of getting up and moving and reloading on the move, he sat there, pulled the mag out, did the reload, and then went, which didn't really cost us anything. Something I could have done is communicate last target so he could hear for 2 hits, something of that nature. But one thing I absolutely love about team matches is making a stage pure communication. That is my absolute favorite thing is communication, because you're a team. You should be working together. It shouldn't be 2 shooters who do their own thing, and if they're both good shooters, you're fine. They should have to communicate, which you'll see at one of these stages we kind of dropped the ball on.
Rocks, because the rocks will puff behind the target and give the illusion that you hit when you didn't.
Okay.
You will have a 120-second par time. You will swap rifles for this engagement. How we're going to do that is once you guys have asked any questions you may have, we're going to load, make ready our rifles where they are, ground them, and switch positions physically behind it.
Okay.
Okay. You will start with your rifles loaded and ready and in the prone position behind our barricade.
Okay.
Do you have any questions?
You said 3 hits each,
Correct.
and it's just three targets.
Correct. For a
Okay.
total of 18 hits.
So it has to be 1-1. It doesn't matter who starts first.
Nope.
Okay,
That's up to
so
you guys
1-1,
to decide
2-2.
Once the buzzer goes beep.
Okay, so 1-1, 2-2, 3-3.
Correct. Then transition to the next target. 1-1, 2-2, 3-3.
Can the
Transition, 1-1,
order
2-2.
change on another target?
Yes.
So if I start on this one, he can start on the second one.
Yes.
So we'll double tap when we transition.
All right. There you just communicated with each other before the beep, so you get to do a bonus at the end.
I thought you said you had to communicate. You couldn't communicate before,
You can
after the beat.
communicate before the beep.
You can communicate.
Cannot.
Oh, my bad, dude. I fucked
alright.
this good.
Let's just stay on one target and not get confused.
That's fair. I kind of fucked this good.
I mean, at this point, you've already got the penalty, so you can talk.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, you're right. So,
All right, Jim, load, make ready your rifles, ground them, and then swap positions behind them.
whenever we're out of sequence, or if like I need you to shoot, you need me to shoot, just a fucking one of them ones. That work?
Alright.
Okay. My bad.
That's good.
You said ground and then swap
Ground and
positions?
Switch positions.
Put it around in the chamber.
Yep, that's fine. Just however you need to get it to sit. We just found that this is the least likely way for people to flag us.
Okay. What's our penalty?
You get to do 10 burpees after the stage.
Oh. I wanted to work out, dude. It's easy. Can I go ahead and get a sight picture?
Yeah.
Okay. You want to go first, or
Get ready. We will start your stage.
We need to be prone.
you want to go first, or me?
I guess I'll go first.
Okay.
Oh snap. This is
I'm hurting my fucking back, cuz.
Shooters ready. All your cameras on and fancy stuff rolling.
No, I'm good.
Shooters indicate ready.
Yeah.
Stand by.
Oh.
Transition.
okay. Yeah.
Transition.
Ah, fuck.
Time. Weapon unsafe. Unload. Show clear. Left side clear. Yep, I got it.
If I wanna. It's clear.
Stage 3, I did a big whoopsie, as you could tell. I was a little tired, so I heard after the beep you couldn't talk, which would be a pretty sweet stage, I think. You can't talk to your teammate at all. You've got to kind of communicate somehow without communicating. But I spoke, and we had to do 10 burpees, which is no big deal. We needed a good chest bump anyways before we could get to the next stage. But pretty simple. You swapped each other's rifles. You shot 3 targets. As you could see, it was alternating 3 hits each, so 9 per person, which was fine. He said he loved my scope. I'll be honest, I can't remember what scope he's using, but it's like that far behind the charging handle, and it's so far back to what I'm used to. I felt like Daddy Longneck, if you know who he is. I was kind of bit back, and there was at one point on that last target, I tried to just say screw it and go left eye and shoot, but I was like, everything was awful, so I had to really move. So that cost us a couple seconds. We shot the stage second. I think the guys who shot that stage who won it, I think they may not have gotten some of their shots picked up. I don't see how they could beat us by a second. It is what it is, though. I had fun. So we shot this pretty simple, used each other's rifles. Nothing crazy here. Yeah, we were good.
Stand by.
There it is. Fuck this crap. All right. Oh, right here. Shoot, right?
No.
No.
We gotta go over there.
Tree, shit. All right, sorry, go. Tell me we're good. Good.
Online.
There it is.
Holster.
Ready.
Move up. Oh my God. Down parallel to the log.
Parallel to the log.
Engage in any order.
Good.
Yep. Come on, get in there.
Good.
Go ahead.
Good. Good. Ready.
Yep.
Last one. All right. You said me, right? Yeah.
Work.
Good job, man.
The mag out there. I was about to hand it to you, but you hit your shot, so.
Hell yeah.
So this stage was pretty simple. Stage 4, little carry, 4 positions, switching shooters. First one was close, still not close. It was like a 40-yard silhouette. Then there was knockdowns, 7 knockdowns, 3 on each and 1 in the middle. It was kind of like a race with your buddy. And then there was a plate rack, 2 hits each, and then there was a close silhouette. This stage was designed to smoke your grip, carrying that log. It wasn't that heavy. It really wasn't heavy. Could we have moved faster carrying it? Absolutely. Think where concrete hasn't really ran somewhere like this before. This was a very exhausting stage because you climb the power line up right before that. He was having some issues with cardio, which is fine. He found what he needs to work on, which is cool. We all learned something from every match. He took that away. But we could have carried the litter faster. I could have missed less. There was a second where he had issue reholstering. And there's one spot, I can't remember which part it was. It was between the first or second stages of that stations of that stage. If you notice, when he goes to pick up the litter, his rifle's dangling, right? Well, when he bent over, it was tucked. His suppressor was still on the litter. And when we lifted it up, it and then bounced out. So that slowed us down a little bit. I shot one knockdown that when it turned, I thought it would fall over, so I went to his and I had to come back. We both shot the plate rack pretty well. The last silhouette was close. I didn't even look at my optic. I just point shot. It was pretty close. So of course we could have done better, but that was a stage. Pretty cool stage, pretty fun stage. The worst part was taking it back and restaging it. That was the worst part of the whole stage, hands down.
Stand by.
$250 years since the independence, shoot the British officers who are marked with a black X, 1 hit each. Your partner must then do the same. Only one of you can shoot at the same time. So load ready. Whoever's first, start shooting. Black X's. Sure.
50 yards. Black X's.
Black X's.
Hit.
I go.
Not me.
Hit. Hit.
Is that all 4?
Pick up. Yep. Is it 3 or 4?
Go. All of once.
Hit. Hit. Hit.
Fuck yes. Fuck yeah.
So we took off from there and we went to stage 5. Stage 5 was the long range stage. It's always in the same location. This one was cool because we got to shoot out of the back of a Humvee. I think it was a Humvee, a vehicle of some type that was tactical. But anyways, and of course it was one of those stages where it's like on the beep, you hop in the back and read the range card. That's it. So it's all on you. And thanks to Ellis, the master director, for putting a biography of what's going on in the world before. I just kind of ripped through it as fast as I could.
250 years since the independence shoot the British.
And then got to shooting. So there were 4 targets out there that had X's on them. There was one, like kind of like a 1, like a 2, kind of a 3, and then there was one way over to the right I didn't see. So it took me a second to find that one. Luckily, I read it and retained it very quickly. I thought my teammate was reading it too, because I saw that, to shoot. I thought maybe he'd read it just in case, but he didn't, which is fine. He didn't know that it was I had to hit all 4, then he hit all 4 once each. So we went through that. I dropped 1 per target, I believe. I was just aiming center mass, trying to see, because I couldn't tell how far some of those targets were, because sometimes they have small targets close and big targets far, and this one was opposite. They had a giant target up close, and I was like, okay, and the far target looked real small because of it, so I had a little hiccup trying to find the range of that one. So I sent 1 round, found my hold, sent another, and I was getting impact second round. But my boy got 1 for 1 on each, which was cool. I didn't communicate to him that it was his turn to shoot. We shot the stage first, but we could have always shot it faster. There's always room for improvements. But it was a fun stage, pretty simple stage, cool stage. I heard some people had issues reading the stage brief, where they're so used to alternating that they thought it was alternating on this one. But I get it. It's stage 5. It's late in the game. You're 2+ miles in at this point.
Oh my gosh, we're tight.
Oh, yeah.
Ready? Kick that shit open.
Hold on.
Or shove it. It's hot in here.
All right, shooters ready.
Yep.
Stand by.
Oh, damn. Hope I don't need that.
Come back.
What? You said... I'll come back and get it. Diamond! What? Diamond! 1 hit!
Radio.
I'm gonna go get my rifle.
Diamond 1 hit.
Diamond! 1 hit! Left torso, 2 hits! Left torso, 2 hits! Right torso, 3 hits! Right torso, 3 hits!
Where's the right torso?
Use your map.
Where's the right torso?
Far right! 2, 3 o'clock!
Doesn't count. He's got to radio you.
Radio me, you're clear! Radio, you're clear!
There you go.
What's my time?
95-12.
Oh, hell yeah.
So we take off to stage 6, which is at the Connex Tower, the lovely Connex Tower that everybody loves shooting out of, because it's pretty sweet. It's a tower you get to run and shoot out of. This one was cool. It was communication 1 again. This one was radio based. I've shot there a lot, and there's never been a target as soon as you turn the corner there's a long range bay directly behind that first steel. So I never expect, it's closed off. It's safe. There's nobody over there. I just didn't expect to target there. So and then when my mag flew out, I was like, I was looking at it while I kept running, and Morgan R was like, "Hey, come back." I was like, "Oh, damn!" So I shot those and went and did the range card to my teammate, which hindsight I should have read like two of them, like the first two targets while I was getting my rifle, because I grounded it trying to pick up my mag. I don't know. I'm tired. I'm tired at this point. But I was having a hard time figuring out what to do as far as like while I was getting my rifle, I should have been communicating to my teammate. I dropped the ball in communication. I really did. He smoked the first target. He smoked the second target, but there was delay between those two, delay between the first one. The third target, I just called it out, figuring he could see it from up top. So I was getting my rifle ready, and he couldn't find it. There was a long delay of where he couldn't find it, which thank goodness RO helped me. He's like, look at the range card. I looked at the range card, and I could see it was like 90 degrees off of where we are. We're shooting, it is 90 degrees. I've never shot that angle before, so that was new. So I even tried to like looking for the targets. I was just gonna shoot the target so he can see it move. But he found it. As soon as he made his hits, I was ready. I shot the target, but it didn't count because he was supposed to radio to me. He was clear before I could shoot. So, but then I had a radio to him. Then he radioed to me, and then I sent it. And then it was all gas to stage to the start finish. Really cool stage. They're always fun stages at these matches.
Almost there, homie. That's it.
Clear. Let me see your rifle. Clear.
Good shit.
Here's your stickers.
So that concludes this match. I hope you enjoyed the video. We did really good. Never shooting before. The only thing is we shot great. Obviously, we shot first. Could we have shot every stage first? Absolutely. We dropped the ball on some of them, but we still managed to pull off a overall shoot placement, which is first, which is cool, which is really neat. Our running was 16th. Our overall was 4th. The only thing that you can't do as a team is the running part. I can help you finish shooting a stage, like the knockdowns. There's 7 knockdowns. I can shoot 6 of them. He can only shoot 1. Or vice versa. He can shoot 6 of them. I can only shoot 1. Like, you can't help each other when it comes to cardio. Cardio is all on you. You can only run as fast as the other guy. So I hope you guys take that as something to work on, not for your sake, but for your teammate's sake. You know, you don't want to hold your teammate back, which we had a blast. I had fun. We shot great. I don't remember the last time. I don't remember ever not having fun at a Gunrun match. His matches are awesome. Big shout out to us for putting them on. Huge shout out for Sawmill letting him host these matches at their range. Big shout out to the ROs for putting in their time and effort to help with the match. It costs them money, it costs them time, it costs them energy, all that. Big shout out to Johnny for feeding us in the mornings. Huge shout out to Sandwich Lady, Charles's wife. She did an awesome job making some Cuban sandwiches, and man, were those things good. Oh man, those are delicious. Huge shout out to the sponsors for putting some cool stuff on the prize tables. A big shout out for the competitors for making these competitions take place. Without you guys, we couldn't shoot them either. So big shout out to you guys. Thanks for coming. Thanks for enjoying the match. Which sucks to suck. This is the first time ever that the RO day had a prettier day than the competitor day. First ever. So that was cool. But thanks for coming. Thanks for watching the video. If you see anything you have questions about, please comment. If you haven't noticed, I reply to all of them. I reply to all the comments. So if any questions, any comments at all, make sure to like, subscribe, do all that snazzy stuff. Mr. Woozy out.